Welcome back, everybody, for a special spicy stream. What's up? Good morning, and welcome. It's going to be a spicy day, I have a feeling. We went live yesterday, and it seems that we're going to go live again today. We've got more to talk about, more going on, not just on the Bitcoin chart. We got to turn these on, but we've got some other cool stuff. So we're going to take a look, guys. Smash the likes. Let's get hype. I know it's early. We'll get into it. That's right. Turn on the tunes. Shout out to our sponsors. We'll get this out of the way real fast. Bybit, Market Cipher, BingX. Check out their links in the video description below. And as always, smash the likes and subscribes. Chat during the live. Get hype. The more hype you get, the more you engage with the stream, the more YouTube shows this to more viewers. We're done. Let's move on. So Bitcoin. It's got the juice, man. So something really spicy is happening right now. That's why I decided to go live. We talked about this, I believe yesterday. Nope, actually we didn't. It's been a bit. The 20 weekly moving average. Actually, we talked about something that is oddly at the almost exact same level. This trend line. I'm not going to spend time on the trend line we talked about yesterday. Not at the same level. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Moving on. 20 weekly moving average. Sometimes you just got to push through the morning stuff. We have not touched the 20 weekly since April of this year. That is what? May, June, July, August, September, October. We're like 6 months from this trend line today. Touching, retesting, back testing for the first time the 20 weekly moving average. This is actually really spicy. By itself might not be actually the most exciting thing, but we have some more charts that are going to back this up and are really going to drive this point home. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I got up early. I couldn't really sleep last night. My spice senses were tingling. Should have known. Let me make this so we can see it actually on the smaller time frame. So a little life hack here. If you go to Bollinger Bands or moving average, you go to the settings, you'll see a new thing. TradingView added this not that long ago. Indicator time frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this 1 week, which won't change anything right now because we're on the week. But if we zoom into the 1 hour, what you'll find is we can see, that's right, we can see the 20 weekly on the hourly time frame. Very helpful. So I believe this was a few hours ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may have seen on Twitter, I posted or tweeted Bitcoin tested the 20 weekly moving average. That's what we see right here a few hours ago before a little bit of a pullback. Last hour and a half pushed through. Now we're trading above the 20 weekly. You should feel something, guys. This has been a while. It's been 6 months. I, for one, welcome this back. Will it hold is the question today. I have that as the poll in the live stream, so go ahead and vote. I want to know what you guys are thinking. It's going to give me a little more data to work with. Let's go to the chart we had yesterday. We were basically discussing two important things. One, this white trend line here, our local trend. We said if we can close above, it was about 20,000. We're going to look for the next daily resistance above at 22.4, and maybe, possibly, if the bulls are back in town, the greater trend line. This is what I was getting confused at the beginning of the episode about. The greater or macro trend going from the all-time high to 48K in March, whatever. This is untested, completely untested. We have 2 touches of this trend. That's it, nothing. The same was true of our white local downtrend until yesterday when we closed above. So this is actually looking pretty decent. We spent 147 days below this trend line. If we want to look back to November, we have spent, 349 days, it's actually probably 350 now, days under this red trend. We still are far away. It's about 27K, 25K in that zone. We're at 21K. It's about a 30% upside from here to get there, but this isn't out of the question. Just a few days ago, it felt as if this local trend was never going to get tested. We did. We closed the candle above. That hopefully is confirming further upside and that we've retaken that trend line. Let's zoom it in on this chart. So something we saw yesterday, I'm just going to rehash very quickly. On the 12-hour, not only was the 12-hour looking very strong, but we had a sweet pattern, very rare in crypto. 3 rising methods. That's this green-bodied candle, followed by 3 tiny reds, followed by a bullish engulfing green that set this up for launch. That was a great sign. We caught that yesterday. Very sneaky. Zooming into the hour, let's see what we have. 20,003. I think this is where we left the stream off, roughly around here. We had 1, 2 lower lows. We were looking for that actually earlier in the stream. We didn't get it. We had our 2 lower lows and retested the high, broke out. Here's what I like about this pattern. Nice clean back test of 20,300. Very nice with that wick before pushing higher. So for right now, let me just get a look here. 5-minute, a little bit of upside, but not looking the best. 15-minute, pretty glorious. This isn't the typical kind of Market Cipher B pattern, shout out to Market Cipher, that we look for, but really what catches my eye here is money flow is remaining green, and that's something we haven't seen the bulls be able to do on like any time frame for quite some time now. So I'll take that bullish strength, but we're going to want to see this roll into higher time frames. We're going to want to see probably some more concrete bullish evidence here as we go forward. 30-minute actually looks beast as hell. Let's go. Let's go. Money flow flying up. Same on the 45. This was untrue yesterday on the mid kind of minute to hour time frames. We were not seeing strength. Oops. Now we are. The hour beasting similar to the 30-minute. Wow, that is actually really nice. 2-hour as well. All right, the 4 was very strong. And the 4 actually, I want to say not as strong as yesterday. Maybe it used a little bit of that fuel to push up here. Money flow flattening out despite price rising. This looked very good yesterday. VWAP maybe giving us a little fake out with this weird low trend, but momentum's still unpinched. I'm liking that 4 hours still. It's just not quite as strong. 12 hours just clear sailing at the moment. We can see that with these green candles. So that was our quick Bitcoin rundown. I'm liking this pattern simply because, I mean, we love this pattern to begin with, but I'm liking this pattern because this has been what we've seen on the way up, break to the upside very locally, just yesterday and today. Flat top, rising. Your lows are coming up with a flat top. We've seen that. Let's see, back here. Where was that? When we were live, I don't know. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Maybe it was over here behind me. Either way, that's actually looking pretty solid considering the 5, kind of 15, 30, 45 hourly showing some upside. Wouldn't surprise me to see this high break during the live. So stay tuned, smash the like, get hype, you know how it goes. So the other piece of evidence. So, you know, the 20 weekly, this is great, but we've seen some fake outs. We've seen candles close above, come back down. In fact, in March of this year, we got that drop from 48K from this exact setup. So it's not quite comfortable town, but there's something here that I'm about to show you that makes me a little more confident in this move above the 20 weekly, and certainly sentiment is going to play a role in this. There is complete disbelief at the moment, not going to lie. That may change. People may start FOMOing. That will probably make me take the brakes or put the brakes on my bullishness. But let's take a look at this because this is really what's going on here. The dollar breaking its low. We talked about this literally yesterday. Breaking its low from October 5th. We look to the right. Boom. We are moving down. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted, boys. We got it. The dollar has been on an absolute ripper for all of 2022, essentially. We have seen no lower lows. No lower lows. This may be our first significant lower low. The dollar may actually be showing us weakness here. When we look at the daily candles, this is not looking so good. I still don't see this as like a blow off top, but we have a pretty sharp blow off top-esque. We have a pretty sharp high here. We pulled down to a high, or a higher low, kind of back testing previous resistance as support. Here's where it gets good. We talked about this yesterday. You have a lower high, and this hadn't happened yet, but we said once our low breaks, now we have a crappy structure. We have weakness showing. What's up, Beans and Rice, for me, man? Thanks for the super chat. I can take a look for you when I'm done with my stuffs. Sorry about that. They got to get through. If I don't get through, my ADD will take control, and we'll never get to the content. So the dollar potentially showing weakness here. Yes, this can, we can have a falling wedge, or we can have like a falling wedge. Speaking of which, I just published a short on falling wedges, and that could look to break to the upside. In fact, that would be pretty juicy to see something like this, slightly higher high, maybe 15.5, and that could be the blow off top that leads back down the road. We'll find out. Honestly, the way I'm looking at this is the dollar is showing us potentially the first sign of weakness. We have roughly a week until the FOMC meeting. And so, in my opinion, we're going to look for further downside on the dollar, at least until proven otherwise, until the FOMC meeting. Really, no reason to kind of bet against this trend when there's very little to shake it up. I do want to look at the monthly here on the dollar on the DXY. Could be more ugly. Trading below 108.85. Well, bearish engulfed monthly. We don't have that yet. Man, I shaved my beard and now I got beard hairs in my nose. Great. That would be an awesome close. That would really show that weakness, really drive it home. Not there yet, but we aren't really that far away at this point. The lower low, rather visible here on the weekly time frame. Everything kind of pointing a little lower, saying, yeah, if you just eke down maybe like one more point on the DXY, you're really looking for blood. Like, is this still parabolic? I mean, I think the argument can be made it is. I think it can be made. Under 107.7, that's really hard to make that argument. I think you would need to see the DXY get bought up into the end of the week. With 2 days and 8 hours to go, that is possible. But if it closes in this condition, that parabola is looking pretty bad, to be honest. That's looking pretty damaged. Especially if you consider, let's take a look at RSI. From May, we've seen lower RSI highs with increasing price. That is classic bearish divergence on our RSI. That is not a good sign. This is something we ignored on Bitcoin. I'm admitting it. I ignored it on Bitcoin all the way up. I was like, man, Bitcoin doesn't care about RSI. I'm literally getting a call, and the caller ID is telemarketer. Okay, that's new. Sure. Sure. I ignored this on Bitcoin all the way up. I made mistakes, but I'm not going to keep making those mistakes. That's all we can do. I'm going to identify going forward, including on Bitcoin when we're rallying. Yes. So the dollar continues to slip lower, and that is translating. Man, look at these legs. Look at these momentum legs. Wow, this actually gets spicy. What catches my eye, look at the length here of this, I'll call this consolidation, right? Or distribution before the drop. Again, we got something similar, sideways price action, kind of like it actually looks like Bitcoin on higher time frames. Like this looks like May. But what we see is the length of time of these legs is getting shorter. The drop, I think, is getting more severe. Let's see. No, about equal. But we have one more iteration of that here. I like this. However, this is kind of a bouncing setup. When you have this, I'll call this like a parabola down, you do tend to break to the upside. Will you retrace, the whole thing? Probably not. I don't know. It's possible if we see that kind of 115.5 setup, but I do like this. This is a very ugly pattern. I would expect some kind of retrace, and when we do, I'm going to expect that to translate out to Bitcoin. Likely, we're going to see the dollar retrace, even if it's just a little bit, even if we don't get that full move, before dropping lower, and Bitcoin correspondingly pull back on this rally. So let's switch back to here, see if anything's changed. I doubt it has. Nope. It has not. It has not. We're just sitting here waiting, boys. We're sitting here waiting. She'll come. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. There we go. There we go. We're going to check in on Ethereum here in just a second. Come on, Bitcoin. Just go. Don't be shy. Let's go. Don't be shy. Ethereum, really mimicking Bitcoin here, doing the same thing. You can argue one's leading the other, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But the important part about Ethereum, we talked about this yesterday. There was a potential for some very serious ugliness if Ethereum got faded into yesterday's close. Now, that's still technically on the table, but I think that a lot of that fear is alleviated now that we've traded higher. The fear basically was, man, that is a mess. Let's make a copy real quick and loading. Here is our fear. Trash everything. Boom. Here's our fear. A lot of people gave me props for this across all different kinds of like communities and trading, and I like that. Thank you guys. You know, good analysis doesn't always play out, right? No matter, you find the best thing in the world, doesn't mean it's going to play out. What we were looking at here is a potential left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And so with yesterday's trading to about 1420, this isn't perfect. It's like 1,420. I like that number. Blaze it. Speaking of that, let's get 420 likes, guys. We can do it. We did it yesterday. We actually ended up with almost 800. With this trading yesterday, our suspicion, or at least something we were being cautious of, is, well, if Ethereum gets sold off into close under 1,420, that is what? A perfect backtest of the neckline at 1,420, and we would expect further downside. Now, we did get a stronger close. That's excellent. That may be off the table. We'll see. Actually, I kind of want to see what this looks like on the weekly. I suppose the same threat would be in play on the weekly. Going into the weekly close, we could say, well, if it sells off below 1,420 into the weekly close, that looks pretty ugly too. That's fair. That's reasonable. But at the moment, looking pretty decent. Looking pretty decent here. Let me see if we got our retracement done yet. All right, our golden pocket retrace actually lines up really well. 1650. That's above us. I'm gonna set an alert there, but yeah, I'm gonna set an alert there. I don't have much else for that. Let's see if this looks any different. Ethereum's in beast mode again. Looking beastly. That 2 hour market cipher B on Ethereum looks awesome. You love to see it. It's been a while. We welcome you back, Green Candles. Brought you back from Vegas. Just a quick update on what we've been watching for, waiting for months now, I guess. Playing out really, 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 really remarkably close to what we have plotted out here. We were looking for a head and shoulders into a low, into a inverse head and shoulders. This is a ballsy call because it really is a huge macro call. I can't believe how closely price or market price has adhered to this. This pattern playing out like into next year, looking for a higher high on Ethereum BTC pair. I'm pretty stoked about this. If this plays out, that's really legendary. This is like really reading into the pattern. You can see it here on the weekly best, I think. Let me just trash everything. Boom. Invert it. Do you see it? Do you see? Hopefully you see. I can see it. Anyway, let's last thing. Total market cap. So not exactly where I'd like it. I'd like to see a little bit more energy in this total market cap, but I can't complain. We have traded virtually sideways through all of this. We're in a pretty ugly looking pattern. Actually, this might end up just being a symmetrical triangle, isn't it? Could be in a bear flag. Something like that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Looking for retracement here. Is this going to show us the same thing? Actually looking strong in the day. Money flow looking to roll over. Finally. September 15th was the last time we saw any positivity on money flow. Weekly looks terrible. Man. This rally, everything about it is easy to doubt. Everything. Nothing about it is convincing. I dig it. This is the kind of rally that can go places. Of course, there's no guarantee. But this is a rally that could go places. All right. That's some weird price action. That's ugly. Let's see. Has anything changed? Not really. Well, if you break the low here, then we're not going to be looking for that higher low flat top pattern. Womp. That is how it goes sometimes. I can't get this as flat as I want. It's already looking kind of broken, isn't it? Not gonna lie. That's okay. It's allowed to break. We can figure out another pattern, or we can check it out. Okay, cool. I think I got through most of what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be live as the dollar is like crapping itself. Bitcoin doing some rallying. I like it. We're live, so we'll catch any kind of rally here if it happens, even if it doesn't happen in this pattern. So let me get to the chat. I know Beans and Rice wanted me to look at Arbic. Never heard of it. It's leading all crypto stocks for the last 2 days. Level to watch. I've never heard of this, my friend. And again, thank you for the super chat. I would be very... I don't know what this is, so I'm not remarking on it, right? But that kind of thought process, this is leading, that's leading, like especially on something that's probably like a micro cap, right? That's a dangerous mindset. It's a dangerous mindset. You're accepting kind of like, you're not accepting, you're becoming confident in like a pattern. I mean, I don't know. It's I've seen people say it before, it does not usually play well. So I'd try to move away from that regardless. I'm definitely going to look at this for you. Not a lot of traded history. Definitely going to take a look at it for you. But just in general, it's not a good mindset. Getting comfortable in something like that. Dangerous. Famous last words, maybe. Got Doji on the monthly after 2 months of down. You only have 3 months of trading, so you can't have really have too much analysis to do. We're going to look at the major levels. I think that's what you asked for. Levels to watch. Definitely. Break above 39 cents. Looking pretty strong. I mean, in this month, 41.75 cents. Going to be a bullish engulf on the monthly time frame. On the week, yeah, that 39 cents would be nice to retake that weekly level. You do kind of have this stair stepping down. You're going to have a bunch of resistances there, but charts in crypto do tend to kind of line them up and knock them down like bowling. You guys see my bowling pick? Oh my God. Line them up, knock them down. That is the way we do in the cryptos. I don't know if I'm going to have too much more on this. Like, I caution you to in that mindset of like it's leading. Let's look this up on CoinGecko, right? ARBK. ARBK. That's not a good sign. CoinGecko doesn't even have it. ARBK. That's a bad sign. That's weird. One sec. Well, it's not weird. It's not the first time. That's ARK, though. Yeah, not a great sign when they don't have it. I wonder if, like, CoinMarketCap does. Let's see. Certainly not a great sign to begin with. There, BK. What is going on? Why is this nowhere? ARK. Ah, that's why ARKB. Doe. And I still can't find it. What the heck? ARKB. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem to exist. Where are we even looking at it? Binance. It's weird that's listed on Binance, but CoinMarketCap doesn't have it. CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance. You'd assume that they would list, you know, their own stuff, right? Moving on. Don't know. Yeah, there you go. Support at 36.2 cents. I mean, the problem is this coin was created and basically it's trended down. You're still in price discovery until proven otherwise, in my opinion. This is certainly has to be like a lower market cap because it doesn't seem to exist on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. So, I mean, if you're going to play this, like I say, position size equal to market cap. So micro cap, micro position size. Large cap, you can have a large position size. This is going to limit your downside. Micro caps have very high volatility, so you can see any amount go down very quickly or up very quickly. In the positive case of it going up, if you have a small amount in it, it's going to go up crazily, right? Like Doge. Doge wasn't even a micro cap. I had $150. At its peak was worth like 150 grand. So if you had $100 in this, maybe it goes up and you have 100 grand of it, right? If it goes down, you lose 100 grand. That sucks. But you've limited your downside without really capping your upside. Just be smart. It's definitely a red flag to me. Maybe I did something wrong. Definitely a red flag to me that I couldn't find it on CoinGecko or in CoinMarketCap. Dixie will continue lower. Let me pull up the chat. No poo coins, says Bad Baptist. We do poo coins sometimes. We do poo coins, but we do non-poo coins. We do everything. This is an S coin, not your stock request. Well, I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy that that's the case, bro. Because I was like, what is this crap? I was like, I really don't want to hurt this guy's feelings, but you know what? At least I got some good tips there. Got out some good advice. Maybe someone else was looking at it and they were like gonna buy it and they heard that and they're like, all right, I guess it's a NASDAQ. There we go. I'm willing to look at this. All right, so this isn't Tapu coin. Not Tapu. I'm not gonna lie, that chart does not look much different. This chart does not look much different to me. It's like, let's pull out the arrow. Boom. Like, started trading down. So here's what I'm looking at, right? This seems to have kind of hit its bottom around. This wouldn't surprise me if this was related to crypto because it's really mirroring. It looks like Cardano, I'd say to me. I would say like Cardano, something like that, right? So we have pretty clear breakdown pattern, right? We have lower highs. Let's draw from here. Lower highs, flat bottom. It breaks, right? Breaks down. It falls. It bottoms out October 24th, 2 days ago, and now it's bouncing back up. So the reason I don't find this super exciting is, well, you bounce all the way back up and you move to 380, 378, right? And what have you done? You've essentially just gone back and you've repainted that inefficient price action. You can see that here with all these little gaps on the way down. Very inefficient. Not really didn't get to like fully flush out those values with volume. And so our return to that previous support right here at $3.78, that's not so crazy. What would be crazy is for it to keep going. It's not impossible, but I think probability would say, well, you're likely going to reject there from all of these buyers getting trapped, falling down, looking to get back out at break even. That logically pushes the price down. Now you could end up with a higher low, and this is just like ADA. Maybe you get a higher low, you retest that support, then you have a higher chance of moving up. Maybe you get, one more iteration of that. And what do you have? You have a flat top with rising lows, and you have a pattern that can logically or reasonably break to the upside. This looks identical to me. I'm going to pull up ADA. This looks identical, in my opinion, to ADA. And this is what I was telling people on ADA yesterday. There it is. ADA. You have the same kind of setup. You have lower highs, lower highs, flat bottom at 41.6 cents. And what happened? You broke this pattern to the downside. You moved back up and you back tested that support as resistance. If we zoom in on ADA, I bet, look at that. Look at that. Down to like the 5-minute candles. Price went right back to that support. Became resistance. Now, I will say this isn't the weakest show. We haven't broken our lows here. It does look like it's kind of coming up. The more times it tests that support, seems going to be with ARBK, same thing. The more it tests that $3.77, the more likely it is to break it. Of course, it is possible that it just shoots up. We don't live in possible fairyland, though. We live in reality. And in reality, I don't think that's a great bet. If you somehow caught the low at like $1.50, maybe you have a sweet kind of slick trade here. Maybe. But if you didn't, I would not jump in personally. We don't give financial advice here, guys. This is all just my opinion. I wouldn't personally jump in. I think that's a bad bet. You might look to, this might be a smarter trade. Not financial advice. Please do make your own decisions. Don't just copy me. But this might be a smarter play. You might look to take a short maybe at that previous support, betting on it being resistance, and taking profit at a higher low. Something like that. I could see that playing. I could definitely see that playing. Let's see. If you lose 137, which apparently was a low on the 17th through 24th, maybe you'd be looking at $1. You have a psychological value, but our 1618 extension, if we do make it to $3.77, probably looking at about 75 cents. That's also psychological value. That's pretty much all I'm going to have for this guy. I guess we looked at an S coin that I couldn't find. I was so confused. I was like, why is this not on any friggin' platform? Like that, I don't understand. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know. We only have 270 viewers. I think we're Batoshaned. It's been a while, but oh well. That's okay. It's hype. There should be people here, right? Uh-oh. I just closed the streaming tab. Womp. Okay, we're still good. Check Kava. Check Kava. Check Kava. Sure. Wonder what's going on. That's weird. We had like 600-700 yesterday. 140 likes, not bad. 267. Yeah, we're definitely something's goofy with this stream. I wonder what it is. What does this look like? We looked at this. We didn't look at this one yesterday. Sand. This looks like sand. Yes. I don't know if it's a little less or more bullish. Looks like sand. I don't love what we're seeing here. There's definitely a play to be made. I'm gonna get rid of this shit. This is an old chart. There's a play to be made here. I mean, you have like $1.10-ish, maybe $1. Psychological. Also previous consolidation, distribution, resistance, support. You're just bleeding off down into there. You might look take along from like $1.09, $1.10 if it hits, or $1. I mean, I would say this kind of bleeding, you do see that bleeding retrace a lot of the time. It's going to be a knife though. You're just looking at a knife until it actually hits something of importance. Broke its low ever so slightly. Look at that predictive fib. I can see something like that playing. I don't love this chart. It looks like sand to me, and I kind of railed on sand yesterday. I don't like the way that chart looks either. Not a fan. Good luck. Good luck. There we go. Get back up. Don't like that, to be honest. Back to the corn. I don't like this lower low off the lower high. This like U shape here, not very confidence building. Not a huge fan actually of this really short term price action. Well, I mean, we are above the 20 weekly. We are above the 20 weekly. It should probably re-enable this. As long as we are closing candles or trading even. As long as we're trading above the 20 weekly. Let me add indicators financial value. That's weird. Why is it saying 21? That's not right. It is below price. What? The fudge? I legit don't know what's going on there. Let's see if we have more luck here. There it is. What the fudge? What the? It was down and then it bounced up. It was like 20,700 and then it went up to 21,000. That's very strange. 20,765. Screw you. Screw you. Don't. That's weird. I've never seen a bug like that. Oh well. Oh well, we're bad as Shand. It's just one of those days. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Wonder what's up with that. We haven't had issues. You're preparing to sweep 17k floor BTC. Get it, Moon Boy. It's not very moon of you, but that's okay. What's up, Ryan Christ? Looking at Flux? I don't really know what that is. The real mess, not to FOMO back into 24. I mean, I'd agree. That's a rough place to FOMO in. 24k would not be a good spot to FOMO in. That's like right below resistance. I would not be looking for that. $22.4k would be the only worst spot, I think, to FOMO. Check Illivium. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't heard. The Grabblers are getting you today. The Grabblers. What's up, Tick Virus? Dude, I know. This stream must be Badoshand and TradingView goofing out on me. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, brother? Divi? Maybe. We'll see. Take a look at UBT. Dude, what's with these requests? There's some weird coin requests today. Please cover DOT. We looked at DOT yesterday. Looked all right. It wasn't really doing much. Bro, it's a bear market rally. Don't get it twisted. Ryan Christ, I wish I had a crystal ball to know the future. Every bear market ends with a bear market rally. Is it over now? I don't know. To be honest, I think the low's in for 2022. I do. I've thought that for a while. Actually, I'll give it to you, man. Dot not as bad, not really as bad as I thought. So Dot was in the same scenario as what we were talking about with ADA when we looked at it yesterday. It's just like coming back up, reaching back to like that previous support. But Dot managed to push higher and to close its daily back up above support. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I wasn't expecting that. Not a lot of changes here. I should clean this up. Should clean this chart up. Visibility, we don't want days, but we'll take 24-hour periods. There we go. Probably shouldn't do this while I'm live, huh? Oh well. Just one of those days, man. All right. Dot's kind of pulling itself up by its bootstraps, isn't it? Solid weekly. Like to see, I'd like to see that weekly close above 628. Looking likely. Even better above 648. Break that weekly resistance and you got yourself, a rally. Yeah. Nice. Well, I'm glad I looked at it. I was not expecting it to be really anywhere significant. I was looking for basically the same move as ADA. It's kind of chilling back underneath previous support. That's where we are here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to reassess that pattern. I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like anything. I mean, if it falls down, I could see it being like a BART consolidation then drop. Let's see if we have any more rounded kind of U price action. I don't see any. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. BTC again and again making bull flags and booming. Strong chart, healthy move. 22K on the way. Yeah, I think 22.4K is a logical next step. I think that's very reasonable. I'd like to see 22.4K, then kind of sellers come in, push it back to the 20 weekly, down at what, 20,007. Bounce from there, then you have yourself a setup. Then you have yourself a setup for like 25, 27. Right now we're kind of just dicking around. What is this? Am I missing a pattern? Like, what is this? It just looks like chop. I've kind of had really focused price action lately, or at least in the last 2 days. Like, what is that? You have a 3 candle long setup, but like, what is that? That's nothing. 4-hour candle just started. Maybe that's why we're seeing shenanigans. Solid 4-hour close though. Body is higher than the previous wick. I'll take it. I don't even like these candles. They look ugly. Lots of love, Antonio De Sario. Lots of love from Europe. Love to Europe, my friend. You'd be stoked if you saw that? Yeah, me too. That'd be hella stoked. I mean, and just because we're saying that out loud now, it can't happen, right? It's like too easy. Too easy. Burst from short squeeze FTX volumes. Yeah, I mean, that's apparently what's happening. We're seeing record high liquidations on shorts for FTX. So I have said this long before yesterday that I do not like short squeezes. I'm probably one of the only YouTubers that is perma bullish and doesn't like short squeezes. I don't like them because I've seen them in crypto, and maybe it's different this time, but every time I've seen them, they have just gotten sold into. Every single time you get this awesome candle up, and then it just craps the bed. October 2019 comes to mind. 2019 comes to mind. That one was like the biggest disappointment. One of the biggest disappointments with the XY candle. Virtually every short squeeze we've seen in Bitcoin has gotten just sold off. Like it pumps up, it wicks, and then you see like kind of this, I don't know, like sloping down price action. We could go back and look at it, but I don't feel like it. But if FTX continues to short, if we keep seeing these liquidations as we move up, I mean, I guess you could build some support that way. Maybe it's like, it's weird because this is the biggest, liquidation on FTX in shorts, but it really didn't move price that much, right? Yesterday closed a 4% daily candle. That's not that much. That's not a big candle. Today we're on a 4.5% candle. Again, not that much. We could see higher. We could definitely see higher, especially as price is approaching today's high again. Dude, what is with this crap? I wonder if our connection's not good, because the viewership just keeps bouncing off of viewership is bouncing off support. I'll show you guys. It's weird. Looks like we're getting rejected at 300 viewer resistance, finding support around 230 viewer support, back to resistance, higher low off of the high. That's a flat top. I'm predicting that this viewership will go up, just like the price of Bitcoin. That's weird though. This is like, we're like half our normal viewership, and normally the viewership doesn't like do that kind of like chipping. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call it. We were being punished for streaming twice in a row. Oh well. I have an idea. I can confirm if we are Batoshan. I'm about to do that. 1 minuto. Hold on. I guess it really doesn't matter, right? If we are or aren't. Not really make a difference. Not gonna change anything up. I think today, by the way, guys, today's probably the last day to sign up for the first 100 signups on BingX and get your $100 trading bonus, no deposit promo, celebrating our partnership. There's just like stuff going on with it, and we should have 100 by the end of the day anyway, but if we don't, I'm just gonna tell them to end it, because apparently it has to end for them to credit you guys, and I didn't know that. I don't understand why there's like the breakdown of communication on that bonus, but it is what it is. But I'm going to do that. So sign up today if you want it. I mean, I think it's the best way to explore a new platform is to do it really with no risk, because I mean, you don't deposit, you don't have risk. Of course, there is risk after you deposit, huh? So we're showing up in search number 1 for Tom Crown, number 2 for BTC Live, but no other. Huh? That's weird. So we're not Batoshan, but we're just struggling on the SEO. I don't know. Weird. I bet a lot of other people are streaming too. That makes sense. There we go. 306. We've broken the 300 viewer resistance. Let's go. Happy 420. Happy 420, everyone. We're only 200 likes in. So, I mean, I believe in you. I think you can get it done. I think you can do the work, get 420. I believe. But it will take every man, child, and woman in this stream smashing that button. Let's see. 315 votes. 68% of us are thinking we're going to hold the 20 weekly moving average today at 20,700. I'm not going to lie, that makes me a little worried. Yesterday we were on the side of fake out rally, and that made me a little more bullish. With such kind of one-sided sentiment on that, that's not good. Honestly, I would like to hold the 20 weekly, but if 20,300 breaks, this is where I'm putting my stop. right there. 20,300 breaks. This is where I'm looking to stop my longs. Break that low. Here's what will happen in my opinion. If you do break that low, so whatever happens in price action, it'll do this. It'll bounce back up because it's tripped the stops. It'll look for a 0.5 or 618 retracement. Boom, boom, something like that. Probably paint a little head and shoulders there. If 20,345 breaks. That's what I'm thinking. What is this price action? It's just like waiting for more squeeze money, maybe. More squeeze money, sir. Yeah, let's check out Max Payne. Patrick, true that, Patrick. If 420 likes was easy, would it even be worth doing? No, it wouldn't. It would not. Let's see, we're looking at November 4th, 20K, great. And then it's a boring Max Payne. I'm going to say this, guys, you've seen Max Payne for what, tomorrow? 20K. That's right where price is. I will say this. We charted out the Max Paynes, or I did chart out the Max Paynes a few times last week. Price has pretty much been ignoring these. So to me, that means there's either very little, what are these? Option calls, whatever, by strike price. Very little volume of them open, or the market literally just stopped caring about them. These were really great indicators of price. We can see all through November, 20K, 22K in December, 20K in March. These are seeming really lackluster. That's boring. I was hoping for like real spicy info. Let's check out Bybit. Maybe this will give us a little more. Crypto fear and greed's up to 33. That's probably the highest it's been in months. Easy months. Let's look at open interest. Let's look at open interest, see if we can confirm or deny that volumes are low. Yeah, I mean, they're low relatively, right? They're not actually low, but they're low relatively. June 2021, when we basically hit bottom in the summer, bounced, went to a new all-time high. Roughly the same amount of open interest as back then, at least on these exchanges. Ooh, strike price. Wait. No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Why don't you show Max Payne, you son of a bee? I like Max Payne. It's a fun way of looking at stuff. Let's check out funding. Yesterday we were seeing mostly negative. And again today, mostly negative or neutral. Not a huge sign. I mean, I'll take it because it's a continuation of yesterday. That'll be fine. That'll be good. Huh. Just go. Just go already. This 4-hour candle wrecked it. I should have waited. Should have waited to stream for the 4-hour to be closer to close. Dollar with a little bounce. Little bounce. Let's put an alert. If this breaks down farther today, that's likely when we'll see the green come in for BTC. As we discussed earlier in the episode, I must be covered in my beard hairs. I must be covered in them. Ethereum, you're chilling. I like Ethereum's. I like this better. I like this pattern better. Ethereum very much looking like a falling wedge here. Bitcoin, I don't know. It looks like it's strung out on crack or something. Like, what is this? Oh my god. I think I have them in my eyes. I shaved like right before I went live with my electric thing, and I think I got hairs everywhere. Yeah, like what is this? I don't know what this is. I mean, maybe we're seeing like, this could be like a parallel horizontal channel forming, but like, that's ugly, man. It doesn't really look like anything. Ethereum looks much cleaner here. Very clean, lows, lower highs, lower lows. I like that. But kind of respecting the previous resistance. Oh my god. You can do it, Tom. Ignore the hair that is like in every orifice of your face. It's okay. Don't fight it, just stake it. Says FM Alexander. Maybe you do what you want to do, man. What if the Fed pivots from 75 BPS to 50 BPS? That would be excellent. That would be absolutely excellent. In my opinion. That'd be absolutely excellent because the market is all but priced in 75 BPS. In fact, if we look at our Fed rate calculator, which of course is, you know, an estimate. This is not literal. There's no such thing. You can't Can't do that. But if we look at the Fed rate monitor tool, here it is. Markets are 92% sure of a 75 BPS. They're 7.5% sure of a 50 BPS. So that means the market very much expecting a 75 BPS on November 2nd. I do have that stream scheduled. You guys should go to that stream and hit the remind me. So you'll be reminded. November 2nd, we're going to start up at 1 p.m. East, and we're going to cover it. It's going to be wild. We always have thousands of viewers for that. It's a good time. Mr. Chirpow, we're ready for you. Evening Squire, what's up, Petcam? Bank of Canada already reduced their rate hike. This is what I was saying yesterday that's really spicy. So the U.S., so far, we have seen maybe a pause in federal interest rate hikes in November. Maybe. We haven't seen it yet. So we don't know, but that's kind of like the accepted reality at the moment. But what we're seeing around the world is an inability for the rest of the world to keep up with these. They can't remain as hawkish because their economies are crumbling. In fact, we've seen emergency quantitative easing essentially in both the UK and Japan. That's the GBP and the JPY. Those are both major world currencies that are in the Dixie basket. What's awesome about it is the US can do whatever they want, right? They can continue being hawkish. They can continue just battering equities. But if the rest of the world continues printing, continues inflating, what happens? I think logically crypto benefits. I think that's logical. Finite supply. I think a lot of the drawdown, a lot of the kind of red sideways has been because the money spout got turned off. But this has been our kind of this has been our speculation since it started is once you print money, you're doomed to be printing money forever. There's no escaping that cycle. And we're seeing that. People were very skeptical when I first started saying that. Like, what do you mean? Of course they can stop printing money. We're seeing it right now. The U.S. started quantitative tightening. They increased interest rates. We're seeing the world do that. Well, how long did that last? Not even a year. Not even a year before everything's starting to fall apart. Once you crack the dam of the money printer, it doesn't end. That has been true every year through every currency that we've ever had where people could control the supply or print it. Period. No currency has ever escaped that fate. That's why Bitcoin fixes this. What the hell kind of pattern is this? I really just see like a horizontal channel. That's ugly. Dixie low of the day. Did it break? It's very close. If it didn't break, it's hella close. Not quite, or maybe. Very, very, yeah, you're right. By like point. I mean, I'll call that a double bottom, but 109.7, I think that gets blasted through, to be honest. I don't think that's going to hold. I don't think she holds. But that's good. That means that probably Bitcoin about to load up. Let's check her out. Locked and loaded? Nope, just chilling in the middle of the channel. Maybe it doesn't break yet. Maybe not yet. 2 hours, 30 minutes on the 4. Hour size in the dirt. Of course it's going to do some kind of little bounce here, aren't you? Just let it go. Just let go. Just let go, Jack. Just sink into the icy waters. I should organize an interview with Gina. Actually, dude, that would be, I mean, she would never do it. Let's be real. She would never do it. Like, she's like a real reporter. Not going to come on our show during the FOMC meeting when she could like be there in person, right? Questioning him. But there it is. It did break. I was wrong. Let's go. LFG with a real big comeback. Bitcoin, are you going to respond? Nope. Nope. Okay. But when she could be there in person, she's not going to come on our channel, but that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And I'd be such a gentleman. I'd be so legit, so professional. That'd be awesome. Someday, man. Someday. What's the ticker for oil crude? Can you look at Clay? Maybe. Let's see. Let me see if this is dropping out of the sky though. Little green candle, little red candle. The Dixie low has broken again. Again. I can't believe we only have 300 viewing. There's something messed up with this stream. There's something messed up with it. I almost want to like stop it and start it again. Because this is going to get spicy. The dollar's breaking its low. It already hit a low today. Bitcoin not responding yet, but this is going to get spicy. Let me maybe reorganize the title. I don't know. Maybe there's too many. Will the crypto pump continue? BTC price Dixie dump. I don't know. This won't help. Maybe it's my crappy thumbnail. Maybe I didn't make a cool enough thumbnail. I need help with thumbnails. Does anybody just want to make me thumbnails sometimes? That'd be cool. I'm just going to change it. If you want to make me thumbnails, you let me know. I'll pay you about $350. $350. That won't do anything, but that's okay. Dollar sinking lower. Maybe it's like the quality of the stream because I'm getting some weird stuff. Like it keeps telling me the wrong numbers. Whatever. Dollar sinking lower. This is hype. We should have so many people here. We've lost 50. I don't understand. I don't understand, man. Dollar's breaking. Bitcoin, I guess, isn't breaking up. If Bitcoin was breaking up, I think that I'd be much more confused. You got you on the thumbnails. You charge $350 free? $350 free, Tyler Wood. All right, $353. YouTube have changed algo. YouTube changes algo every day. Every day. We were live yesterday. I do appreciate the feedback. Grand sing music. We were live yesterday with like 700. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing 276 watching, 247, but it looks like it keeps booting people. Like it'll go to 300, then it'll go down to 250 and go 300 and 250. I don't know. Viewer manipulation. There's so much info they have to scroll down. What? I mean, if you hit view more, yeah, you have to scroll down. But no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. The like button is always at the top. I'm confused. At what price do we start thinking the rally might be a legitimate rally? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, you can say any rally, we can start thinking it's a legitimate rally, right? I mean, here's like the real deal, okay? This is a good question. And since we only have 300 viewing, you guys can get the alpha. This is the secret knowledge. So the way Bitcoin has fallen since November, the manner in which it has fallen, has created a setup where there is no definitive number where it's like, this is good. We can say 48K. Yeah, that's more than more than 100% up. We can say 48K, and even then we can't really say we're out of the woods yet. We still have that all-time high resistance. Like, it is a weird setup. We have really evenly kind of painted out resistance above us. It's 37 zone. It's what, 25 to 30. And then we have our high in August. Then we have our high in September. We just broke our most recent high from October. It has really set this chart up to be like completely unbelievable. There's really just like no value at which you can feel comfortable. I like that. But that being said, with these horizontals, we could say, well, if we retake this trend line, things are looking good. That will, that's going to be pretty believable. Retaking our macro high trend line that we haven't touched since we fell from 48K, right? That would be all right. But that's not, I don't know, that's still not enough for me. The way this chart has painted out has made it just impossible. Absolutely impossible to trust like anything. Let's see. Where are you? Dude, it's wild. Like, it's like, where do you decide that it's good, right? You have like a few gaps. Like you have like 25 to maybe like 30. If you make past 25, you have like a 5K kind of area here. Above like 33 maybe to like 40, you have a little area there. But none of these are really escaping the major like resistances. You have them so evenly spread on the way down. You're not going to feel comfortable until here. No one's going to feel comfortable until the all-time high breaks. That's the truth of it. There's not going to be like a comforting spot. Honestly, I still think the bottom is in. I still think this is the low. That doesn't mean you should FOMO in today. Doesn't mean you should FOMO in, or, you know, it can go lower. I've been wrong before. I thought the low was in back here too. Fair enough. I just don't see it breaking now. I don't know. There really is no good answer. And that in and of itself is information, is data to work with, right? The chart is being very guarded. It's not letting people back in. Everyone has been waiting for lower. Will it come? I don't know. Bitcoin historically has not been the kindest. Wait, why did that move? Has not been the kindest to people who sell. In fact, brutal. Brutal to those who sell. There we go. 362. I don't know what's going on now. Like, dude, I changed the title and now we have more viewers. Okay, fair enough. Welcome, guys. Welcome to everyone who's just joining us now. I don't know what's been going on with this live stream. Sorry if you couldn't find it. We've been live. We've been going through the charts. Quick rundown. Bitcoin number go up. Above the 20 weekly moving average. That's sitting at 20,700. So we're flirting with it right here. In fact, we may have even traded below it right here. Let me put that on. Thankfully, YouTube started showing this to people. I mean, seriously. WTF. WTF might. WTF might. There we go. Trading above the 20 weekly moving average. 20,763. Okay. That's good. If we continue to hold it, that's awesome. We haven't been at this level. We haven't been at the 20 weekly, I believe, since March of this year. April of this year. April of this year. It's been like 6 months. So this is good. Holding it good. Why is it more convincing, I don't know, than any other time or any other price, right? Well, the reason being is, look at the dollar. The dollar has broken its daily low again. Not only has it broken its daily low more than once while we're live, but more importantly, as we discussed yesterday, all eyes looking at October 4th, 5th, 6th in that 110 area. Why? Because we had a high, a low, a lower high, and now we have a lower low. That's how parabolas end, right? Not every time, but that's how they end. I'm looking for a nice break down here. Looking for a nice break. I'd like to see this snap a little bit. And it's over 9,000. Haven't heard that in a while. It's over 9,000. What's up, boys? Roger Cole. I don't have an alert here, but I see it there. What's up, man? Welcome. Welcome to the Crown Social Club, my friend. That's been a while. That's been a while. It's been a hell of a while. That's cool. Good to have you. Make sure you connect Patreon and Discord. Come chill. Good chats in there. Looking for a break of just lower than we are, really. 109, kind of this daily consolidation back here. Obviously, lower better. Under 107, we have a bearish engulf on the monthly. That'd be better. I mean, we can continuously call downside targets and say they were better. But I'll say, yeah, under 109.7, you had this 3-candle setup. You broke out. You could backtest that support, run for 115.5, something like that. But trading below it is a nice little start. This is the first real weakness we've seen in the dollar. Very bullish on this bottom wick here with a higher weekly close. So that makes the 20 weekly way more exciting. Because if it was just Bitcoin doing it, that might not be that exciting. But with the dollar falling, the macro pieces are in play. There we go. Just trading sideways for now, though, I guess. I don't know. Thank God the Dixie is selling, right? Dude, thank God. It took all year. It's been like, dollar, stop. Even though we have a target of about 121 on the Dixie, it's like, please stop. This isn't fun anymore. I want to get off the ride. Not having a good time. Is what it is. Dude, it worked. This worked. I did not expect this to work. I've tried everything while we're live. It never works. Check this out. That is Who was here when I TA'd the views, right? This is when I changed the title. Holy crap. I think those beard hairs are in my throat. Awesome. So we had viewer resistance at 300. We had some lows. We had some higher lows with 300 being tested. And I said, we're going to break out. We broke out. Right on. Make sure to smash in the likes and subscribes if you're here. Maybe we're not getting enough engagement. More engagement equals YouTube shows the stream to more people equals more viewers equals more fam members. So smash the like, subscribe. I don't know. We don't have a poll up anymore. Am I frozen? That could also be why. It does not say I've dropped any frames though. So we haven't had any streaming problems since I dropped it to 30 frames per second. Camera froze, mic froze, pic froze. Oh, it did. I literally can see it. That's a first. Whoa. That's weird. I've never seen that happen. Like, I'm not frozen, but the camera's frozen. That's creepy, so I'm gonna turn that off for now. Maybe if I turn the camera off and on again? Yeah, dude, that's very strange. I've never had that happen. I'm gonna turn the camera off and on again. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I have not, but I'm about to. Okay. If this didn't fix it, I don't know. Look at dude, this is weird. Look at my face. Look at the way it froze. My name is Term. Look at the sideways channel. So boring. Yeah, I don't know. I turned it on and off again. That's all the troubleshooting I'm qualified to do. What's up, Pickle? Michael Norris, Joe Chow. Maybe I should just leave that up. Yep, I'll just leave that up. It's a hilarious picture. Bance, Trollololo. What's up, Pone Boots? Gasper, Menchie's West, Reboot Cam. I just didn't do anything. Kisaragi-chan, Mustafa, Eldeeb. Who else is here? Insidious Technologies. Does it matter to you? Fakhrul Mishu. Please cover Mina. Is it fundamentally good? I do not know. Petcam08. Thank you for telling me I'm frozen. Joe Chow. Only your screen is moving. Ape Love Ape. Hey man, love is love. Bitcoin could go nuts soon. Rising wedge breaking. Well, a rising wedge typically breaks to the downside, so that'd be bad. But I agree, all of price action is a giant falling wedge. So hopefully it goes that way. Y'all frozen, so I don't know. I do not even know what to say. I've never seen this happen. Great pick. Thank you. What's up, Darko? Well, now I can pick my nose. What's up, Pizza Slice Token? Like Mitch Ray. Dude, usually we're live about an hour from now. But I will say, Mitch Ray was one of my inspirations for starting to stream 3.5 years ago. I saw somebody turn it into like a career, and I was like, well, that means maybe I can. Now I'm live. I am live. I have always been live. I have been live. I don't know. My camera is broke, apparently. We can see you pick your nose now. Oh, God. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Joey C said, give his 16 Bitcoin back and he'll unfreeze you. I didn't take anybody's Bitcoin. Switch from YouTube to PornTube. All right. Mitch does good work. Oh, I got distracted. Yeah, he was one of my inspirations for streaming. And yeah, dude, the guy does good work. I think that me and him probably disagree on many things, right? Many things, even TA. But that doesn't matter. There is no one way to do it, right? And so, yeah. Flipping into the upside down. Get your finger out of there. My doctor said my nose wouldn't bleed so much if I kept my finger out of there. Yeah, but good dude. I mean, well, great analyst. Respect him. And thank you for the comparison. I'll take it. Can't tell you guys a secret. It's been 3.5 years. And I've waited for the day. And that day is coming. The day is upon us, perhaps. I'll go look. That day may be upon us. Give me 2 seconds. We should celebrate if it is. Son of a bee. We need... and we're freaking like shadow banning this one. The day is upon us. I've waited for it. Mitre. Shout out to you, my friend. But since I started streaming, I've been waiting for this day, and this day is coming. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? It's Tinder time, baby. Tinder time. It's coming. It's coming. We're grinding our way up. Grinding our way up, baby. Did I short? No, I'm still in my stupid long. I'm still in a long from 18.8. Getting liquidated by a rogue fire sprinkler. Oops. We will welcome you in Dubai. Live free or die. What's up, brother? It's good to see you, man. Love that you're coming in and out. We're waiting for your TA, Shalandra Sony. I don't know. My computer's doing real weird stuff. Look at my camera. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Camera's doing weird stuff, and this stream has acted very strange. I'm kind of hoping that something will happen here, but I think that I should honestly just restart the stream. There's something very wrong. Good job, Crown. Pizza Slice Token. Sometimes see your videos, but never live. Right on. Today was a moment to sub. Right on, dude. I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for subbing. We're gonna have more subscribers than him soon. Respect to him, but it has been a personal goal of mine for a long time. You know what I mean? After as a YouTuber, you have milestones, right? It's like your first 100, your first 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, maybe 25, maybe 50. But after that, just all becomes gibberish to get to 100. And so that's my milestone. That's my personal milestone. To overtake my inspiration. We're getting close. Restart. That's what I'm thinking. And I wouldn't usually, although the camera's frozen, so usually I would. But with how weird this stream has been, for a while we gained views and then my camera froze. For how weird this stream has been, I think it might be worth just restarting. Needs more spam bots. True that. Reeker Boy, been here since day one. What's up, bro? Yeah. Can you long Eth now, Peter Chin? Only if you subscribe. That sounds bullish to you? All in? I mean, we don't ever do all ins or all outs, but you do you, brother. Just practice risk management. Restart should work and not going anywhere. All right, if you guys say so. I'll trust you. Mr. A, welcome. C. Nutsu, welcome as well. My freaking camera, man. All right, Bitcoin hasn't moved. Dollar does look like it's about to fall again, so let's get the restart out of the way, right? Daniel, let's go, man. My camera's frozen, so I think we're just gonna restart. But thank you for popping in. Look for the stream. See if I can get these problems hammered out. Right on. If you're not in the Discord, here, I'll just spam the links. Jump in the Discord if you're not. I guess I should shout out the sponsors. Bybit, Market Cipher, BingX. There's still time to sign up with BingX and get your first 100 signups. Follow me on Twitter. Check out our newsletter. And crowdanalysis.com just launched and should be fully operational very soon. All right.